If you could give some advice to like up and coming bands, how to get your name out there.
Oh, cool. Yeah, just, don't stop. Just keep pushing yourselves, believe in yourselves, and keep pushing. No matter what anyone says, just believe in yourself and keep working hard. You only get out of something what you put into it. So if you don't give it your all and believe in what you're doing, then you're not going to go anywhere. So you've absolutely just got to, like I said, believe in yourself, keep pushing, and don't take any shit from anyone.
That's a good attitude, man.
Thank you.
All of us U.S. listeners are dying to know when the hell is Warpath coming to the States. Maybe you probably don't even know, but I'm gonna ask.
We do get people write to us on a daily basis, and not just in the States, like worldwide, asking us, when are you going to play here? When are you going to come and play in our country? But we would absolutely love to come and play in the States. I would do anything to come and play in America. I would, there's so many influential bands in our lives that have came from areas of the States. Especially with thinking of bands like Megadeth, Testament, Death. We as a band would love to come and play all over the States. So, we don't know yet. When the opportunity arises, you personally will be the first to know, I guarantee.
Oh, well, thank you. Are there any venues or states within the United States you're looking forward to playing?
Oh, everywhere. I'm trying to think. Obviously, like, there's so many famous clubs that you see bands like Testament, Forbidden, and Exodus playing when they first started out. I don't know. I mean, you hear over here in the UK, we always hear about the Whiskey is always a place you read about.
Yep.
Trying to think, is it Roxy's? Is there a place called Roxy's? Can't think. I know there's definitely the Rainbow Bar and Grill. I hear about that place a lot. But to be honest, man, anywhere we would just love to come and play.
Yeah.
It would be awesome. Like I said, another dream to come and play to you guys. Some real die-hard fans in the States.
Yeah, for us fans that haven't had the opportunity to see Warpath live, what do you get at a Warpath show? What can we expect?
Hell of a lot of sweat, that's for sure. You'll get sprayed with English war sweat. You'll just get covered in it. We go absolutely crazy on stage. It's fast, technical music anyway, so you're going to get this thrown in you at the hardest degree possible. We do go mad and headbang like complete crazy people on stage, but at the same time, you've got to focus on what you're doing, because it's not, you can't just play any old shit on this. It's not just a few chords. This is technical stuff, and there's so much going on. You've really got to kind of focus on what you're playing. Be aware that there's people watching you, so you're going to go crazy and headbang. So you'll just see some of the most aggressive and technical thrash that you have ever seen. And like I said, you get sprayed with a lot of sweat as well.
What are some of the more memorable shows you have played so far in your career?
Well, one of the biggest and the most recent is playing Wacken Rocks in Germany. We were invited to travel to Germany to play. Everyone's heard of the Wacken Open Air Festival, and this was slightly smaller. I think it's called a twin festival or a sister festival. It was just after the main Wacken Open Air, and it was still big, still huge, and there were some huge bands like who played there? Gravedigger, Udo played there, Stratovarius, Edguy, and all these huge bands were playing there, and we got invited to play on the bill. So it was just another dream come true to go to a part of Europe which I'd never been to before and we'd never travelled to. Again, there's some really cool, really good big German metal bands came out, like I already mentioned, Gravedigger, and so many bands out there. So it was great to play there and experience this huge festival environment and actually be there as an artist and not just as a fan going to watch bands. It was so amazing to go, around the world, to this part of the world in Europe, and play to all these absolute wild fans and experience it and go on the road, and it was just awesome. For me personally, it was something I'll never forget, because I'd never played at a place before.
Yeah, even being an audience member attending a festival of that magnitude, it's always just a memorable experience. Never mind being able to be on the stage.
Yeah. I've been to not loads of festivals, but a few, and the environment, the atmosphere is so cool. It's just awesome, and to be on the other end of it, on the stage, and have all this energy thrown back at you is just wild.
Do you remember maybe how large that crowd was?
I'm trying to think. It was. I don't know. I didn't count. I was too busy playing. I lost count. Shit. Start again. It was quite a few thousand. Probably about.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I don't know. I actually don't know. I'll have to go through the pictures and count. I'll let you know. Okay. About a year when I finished. There's quite a few thousand. Quite a few thousand.
What are some of the bands, like, locally where you're from that you play with?
Well, locally, when we play in the UK, we've played with a different kind of range of bands. Some of them have been more kind of screamy shit. So there's quite a few. There's, some good,
you almost made me spit out my beer. Sorry to interrupt you.
That's cool, man. It's screamy shit. Like, you get guys come on stage and they're like, oh crap, what was that band we played? We played with some band and they were like, we fucking fuck it, and every other word was fuck. So by the end of the sentence, you couldn't remember what their name was. There's some good bands. We played with quite a few bands, but I personally haven't came across anything like Warpath, and that's as a listener and as being in a band. But there's some cool, very underground. So it's sometimes hard to come across all these other cool bands out there because a lot of it is quite underground. But there's definitely some good bands here.
Yes, there are. Now, on a more personal note, like what were some of your influence growing up as a guitar player? Metal and non-metal artists and musicians.
Non-metal? What the hell is that? No, for me personally, my first love has always been Iron Maiden. I just remember being a kid, and I saw the video for "Stranger in a Strange Land," and the guitarist Adrian was playing this solo, just a beautiful piece of music. This solo that he was playing, absolutely amazing, and his face was just blank, as if he was thinking, "Oh, I think I'll have fish and chips for dinner," or something. He was thinking about something other than what he was playing, and I was so blown away. I thought, shit, I want to do that. I want to be able to do that. So growing up, Iron Maiden have always been my biggest influence. In terms of like thrash and heavier, faster stuff, I'm a huge Annihilator fan. They're one of my favorite. Oh, he's absolute hero of mine. He's incredible. His playing and songwriting is just you can't beat it. Really influenced by a guy called Glenn Drover. He played in Megadeth. King Diamond. I love King Diamond. He played with him, and his playing is amazing. His other band, Eidolon, are just incredible. They're Canadian, but I love loads of crap. Megadeth, Testament, Death, Metal Church, good old Metal Church. Who else? I like. There's a guy, he plays in. This is going more 80s kind of route. He now plays in Whitesnake, but a guy called Doug Aldrich. He played with Hurricane, Lion, Burning Rain. His playing is just out of this world. He's really kind of tasteful player. He doesn't just try and play at the speed of light like some of these guys out there. Really incredible player, a lot of feeling in his playing. But I love a lot of 80s stuff like Leatherwolf and King Diamond. With they've got like twin guitars playing crazy stuff. It's just awesome.